Threat to unalive 30,000 black people in Cincinnati. Scott Michael Hanna is not alone. Be circumspect. Want to give all the honor, glory, and praises to the Most High Yahawah and His only begotten Son, YAHAWASHI. Double honor to the elders at Great Millstone. Single honors to the elect. Peace and bless to the 1/3. This is 1 Peter chapter 5, verse 8 through 9. Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour. Whom resist steadfast in the faith, knowing that the same afflictions are accomplished in your brethren that are in the world. Now, the reason why I brought this out is precept, because it says, be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour. Adversary means enemy, right? And the word devil just means a liar or a slanderer. And the lion will be a predator. And if we are the lost sheep of the house of Israel, that makes us the prey, right? Sheep are prey, docile creatures. So the point of me bringing that out is, after what happened in Cincinnati with that mega viral video of that Edomite couple having a fair one, so to say, right? Because the individual, the Russian dude, the Edomite, he is the one that initiated the brawl. Now you have all of these Edomites looking for a reason to try and come down on Jay. This ain't no different than when Trump. This ain't no different than when Trump was president the first time, and all of these Edomites just showed. Oh my God! All the Edomites just showed their true colors. Man. So as you can see, Esau's up in a frenzy. So I'm just making this quick video to let you know, when I say he's not alone, I'm not saying that he has other people that's verbally express themselves on social media, but there are many out there that feels like him. Remember, Esau is only 7% of the world's population. Let that sink in. 7% of the world population, and they're dying off anyway. I'm always bringing them birth rates up. No matter what Esau do, you can try to be a cyborg, transhumanism, all of that. You're still dying off. But anyhow, this is like a retaliation to what happened in downtown Cincinnati. So all these ads, man. So it says, a Ohio resident who nearly decapitated a woman. Listen here, y'all. This was last year this happened, though. Who nearly decapitated a woman during a confrontation last year is now facing federal charges over a post on X, the Elon Musk-owned social network, formerly known as Twitter, where he vowed to cleanse an entire city of black people, according to a newly unsealed FBI affidavit. It's not funny, but that's Esau's mentality. They want to go out there and just, because what's Esau's blessing? The sword. So they're known to be individuals who commit mass genocides. They do mass shootings, right? They like to ambush and kill. They like to torture. That's Esau's mentality, you know. He is the Lord's sword too. So that's why you have to be circumspect in these times. That's all. I just really want you to know, man, there are a lot of sleeper cell Edomites out here, man, that just really want to just wipe Jake off the face of the earth. You got to remember that. This is what he says, quote, organizing mobs. This is the dude right here, Scott Michael Hanna. It's organizing mobs to kill all the apes in Cincinnati, since at Gov Mike DeWine and at OSHP won't do anything about this nonsense, unquote. The post read. Before I proceed, speaking of apes and monkeys, have you ever seen a monkey? Paul Mooney said this, and it makes sense. A monkey is pale, with thin lips, covered in fur, full of lice. I believe you would be the monkey and the ape. And let me show you how idiotic Esau is. They have so much hatred and vitriol for Jade that their scientists, anthropologists, said we all come from apes and primates. Like they say they're our cousins. But then you try to insult us and call us apes. Like, Even Esau's wit, even his insults don't even land correctly, you know. Anyhow, we the people, this is what he's saying, quote, we the people need to paint the town red and kill them all, fill the moors and cleanse the city of blacks. By Sunday, we are aiming to have killed 30K. You do know that if the earth was void of you, that the earth would probably start regenerating itself? You said to cleanse the city of blacks? Are you kidding me? This world is upside down because of you, meaning your community. Understand? You're literally the #1 enemy against all life itself in existence. But this is Cincinnati. It says Cincinnati has a black population of about 120,000. Actually, Cincinnati grossly is occupied by 40% Jake. Okay, think about people. A lot of them think about this. This dude's talking about eradicating 30,000 of us. You had the brawl with the Russian dude that spat at a Jake and slapped him, slapped him. And don't forget, back in February when they had a U-Haul full of nationalists on a bridge that was escorted by police that got ran off the damn block by Jakes, which resulted in Jake patrolling their own town with assault. Listen, I saw Judahite men and Judahite women out there, tactical gear, all black, masks on, with assault rifles. So I'm just gonna say this really quick. Esau, Edom, if you think that the sword, which is your weapon, is you're just gonna come out here and just shoot up Jakes like that, no, you actually have more minorities in your military than you yourself. So there are more of us who are actually trained to kill, even if they were a medic or a chef or logistics. My cousin worked in logistics in the Navy. Even he had to learn how to shoot a firearm and everything like that. So it's not gonna be a cakewalk for you either. Because like I said, you're cowards. You like to target our women and children and you ambush the men. But brothers and sisters, remember this. Proverbs 16:7. When a man's ways please the Lord, he maketh even his enemies to be at peace with him. As you can see, all the tension, all the uproar that's going on, it's mainly here in Babylon, but all over the world. All we have to do is sit back, keep doing the work of the Lord, do that which is well pleasing unto him. Remember, when a man ways please the Lord. So on top of that, you got to find out what is well pleasing to the Lord, so you won't have to worry about individuals like him or the evil to come. Let me read this really quick before I go to another precept. Cincinnati has a black population of about 120,000. The affidavit does specify how Hanna allegedly planned to carry out his threat or what it was that set him off. But video of an interracial brawl last Saturday in downtown Cincinnati went mega viral and appears to be, based on the timeline, what may have inspired it. And this is another thing. This is what Esau would do. Esau would initiate something and then they will always try to blame us for it. Like Rome burning down. They want to blame everything, or Nero blaming it on us. They want to blame everything on us, but we live in a day and age of what? Internet, social media. So you can't pull that Rosewood bullshit on us. You can't pull that Emmett Till RIP bullshit on us. Nah. That skirt's being lifted up for the devil that you are. According to Isaiah 47:1. Virgin daughter of Babylon, your skirt's been lifted, meaning that you've been exposed. Okay? It says, Hanna lives in Dayton with his grandfather, a retired judge, according to public records. Blah, 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 blah. So this dude might be mentally unhinged. You know what I mean? But he gets on. X responded with an email address consisting of the first 3 letters of Hannah's first name, plus an entire blah, blah, blah. What they said, one photograph appeared. This is what I want to get to. Check this out. It says the FBI then reviewed at General Queenie's X account, which included at least one photograph that appeared to match Hannah's official Ohio's driver license. That's like I said, we live in a time, man, where everything's just right there. you can just easily be tracked. Would match Hannah's official or higher driver license photo, and agents had AT&T. They went to the phone company. AT&T traced the IP address from where the post-threatening mass murder originated. People, I'm trying to tell you, they know it can track everything you do. This man made a post, kill all these black people. What did the FBI do? They got a couple of little information off his website, matched that up with his Ohio State driver license, contacted AT&T, got his IP address, locked his ass up. They can do the same thing to us. Remember, we're living in a digital world. We don't have analog phones on a regular like most people used to back in the 90s. So if you're in a digital phone, you have a GPS, meaning it's a global positioning system. If I'm not mistaken, that's what it stands for, where they can triangulate your location, pinpoint your location based upon the towers and the satellite. That's how I was able to catch his goof ass, right? Nonetheless, I just want to bring that out to show you, man, that this dude right here, it's a devil, man, for real. Going back to, what is it, on September 11, 2024, police responded to the home where Hanna lives for a reported menacing in progress. The affidavit goes on. While officers were en route, Hanna called dispatch and asked to speak with a detective, it says. Hanna told them if they were not going to charge a specified individual, that he was going to cut off her head. The affidavit continues. He stated, if you don't want an incident, then you better send the cops to my house because I'm fucking done with this shit. That's what he said. All right. Hanna subsequently swung a full-size sword at her neck, resulting in a serious physical injury and what appeared to be a partial decapitation, according to the affidavit. Oh, jumping down. What is known, however, is that Hanna called a police officer the N-word in the aftermath, having become extremely irate once cops showed up on the scene, the affidavit says. So here it is, this man right here, swinging a sword at women, partially decapitating a woman. Then when the police show up on the scene, before that he demanding a detective. Then when the police show up on the scene, he called one of the officers a nigger. But you mean to tell me this happened September 11, 2024, and y'all just arrested this man again? So you allowed this man to be out amongst the public after he partially decapitated a woman. That was with intent. He's out. But you got people bitch moaning and complaining about the jakes that got bail after retaliating against someone. Y'all bitch moaning and complaining about that, but this fool right here was out. Y'all give me a break. But anyhow, let me get back to it. If convicted, Hanna faces up to 5 years in federal prison. Wow. So wait a minute. So he don't get time for actually partially decapitating a woman. He may get time for threatening. And well, I guess because it's a hate crime. I understand it. But come on now. Like this the world Esau lives in. They want everybody to be pacified, but then they can be the ones to kill and to be vigilantes in justice. Fuck out of here. Should have been had his ass gone. But anyways, Hebrews 13 and 20 through 21. Now the God of peace that brought again from the dead our Lord YAHAWASHI, that great shepherd of the sheep, through the blood of the everlasting covenant, make you perfect in every good work to do his will, working in you that which is well pleasing in his sight, through Yahawashi Mashiach, to whom be glory forever and ever. Amen. That was Hebrews chapter 13, verse 20 through 21. Well, the point of the matter I want you to focus on is make you perfect in every good work to do his will, working in you that which is well pleasing in his sight. So what is well pleasing in his sight? Because remember Proverbs 16 and 7, when a man ways please the Lord, he maketh even his enemies to be at peace with him. So what is the way? What is well pleasing to the Lord? Well, I'm going to just read these couple of passages. It's so many aspects of it, but I'm going to read these couple of passages you can attend to so that you can make your enemies be at peace with you, because Jacob's trouble is literally on the brink. But we have the angel of the Lord that encampeth around about us and shall protect us. And remember, the Lord said he's going to give his angels charge over us. Charge means that you have authority. You know what it was like if you was the oldest and you had to watch all your cousins or your brothers and sisters. What they said, you in charge, so make sure they stay in line. In a sense, you kind of like that. Like, I'm in charge, but then if something go wrong, so you think the angel's going to let something happen to you if the Lord put them in charge? No. But anyhow, these are things you can do before I close out. 1 Timothy chapter 4, verse 11 through 16. These things command and teach. Let no man despise thy youth, but be thou an example of the believers in word, in conversation, in charity, in spirit, in faith, in purity. Here it goes. Till I come, give attendance to reading, to exhortation, to doctrine. Neglect not the gift that is in thee, which was given thee by prophecy. That's heavy. With the laying on of the hand of the presbytery. Presbytery will be the elders of the nation. Meditate upon these things. Give thyself wholly to them, that thy profit may appear to all. Take heed unto thyself, and unto the doctrine. Continue in them, for in doing this thou shalt both save thyself and them that hear thee. Oh, that's beautiful. Because the sheep hear your voice, because YAHAWASHI speaketh. YAHAWAH speaketh through you. So with that being said, I truly pray y'all was edifying, fed, stay in the spirit, don't fear it, just endure it. Ask for forgiveness, pray without ceasing, stay humble, remain diligent. YAHAWAH, Shalom.